Hello, everybody.
What's
I
going
already
on?
we have quite a few people in the chat, so thank you so much for joining us today. Hello, Blue, Ryan, Chris. I see that you were first, second, and third in that order, so that is very cool of you to be here that early. And yes, Blue, the race has now been completed. Um, Chris says all of his hauls were made of ship stashes, so it sounds like you're going to have a very interesting August then.
Yeah, this has been a quite a journey of a month.
Yes, for both of us. Deceptosaurus Den says he got the New Age G2 Dinobots.
Oh, that I'm looking forward to that.
Blue asks, the real question is, did everybody who wanted the 86 Optimus get one? I know you did. I think you talked about it on the last show we
I
just
do.
did, right?
I do
So
have a pre-order in for it.
let us know in the chat if you did or not. Hail back to you, Titan. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Blue, you're starting to sound like Bobby. He's got a couple of boxes to open as well. Finishing yard work and repainting some weapons for a figure. So that'll be tonight. So hopefully you have fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, John, I see you out there. The Libra review says he got 4 of the TMNT crossovers, 3 of the Purple King, MMC's Hotspot, and Tempo. You were busy this month.
I
So
know.
And Buzzsaw Eject is here as well. So glad to see you. And hi, Keith. Glad you can make it. And Blue says that he got 2 of the Studio Series 86 Primes. You're just hoarding it for everybody else that wants it, I see. So with that being said, how do you want to? I guess I'll start with one thing really quick, and then I'll let you do the non-Transformer stuff.
Cool.
And I also, we forgot to do this. How many
Oh yeah.
figures
How
did
many
Bobby
how many
get?
figures
Almost
do you think
forgot.
we have?
I see Flip the Flap says he can't stick around, but he's saying 21 for Bobby, 9 James. Take care, everyone. All right, Flip, have a good day. I'm going to go ahead and mark you down just in case you do win that extra point. Barrington says you're interrupting the Olympics, lol.
I think that's my uncle there. I appreciate it.
Peter says, hey guys. Hello, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Deceptosaurus Den says 28. So let me go ahead.
What about for James? Is that 28's for you, James? Clearly.
Okay, we'll see. Chris says I'll goes with 30 for Bobby. Blue says he goes with 19 for Bobby, 5 for me. So I'll go ahead and do that. Titan says he's going with 7 for me and 18 for Bobby. Very reserved, I will have to
reserved.
Say. Well, Deceptosaurus Den, I agree with you. He says he wants a giant loaded taco. So, and Blue says he got 16 total figs this month. Curious if he beat Bobby. Time will tell.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Let me see.
Deceptosaurus Den says 7 for me. Okay. Chris says 10 for me. Oh, wait, Deceptosaur changed it to 8. So 8 is my favorite number, so you might be a little closer. So we'll do that one. John says he can't remember everything he got in July, but the one that sticks out is Cybertron Scourge. He loves it.
Nice.
That is a great figure. Do you know Cybertron Scourge?
Of course not.
It's the orange dragon from the Cybertron series. I think that was... It's a really good figure. It's fun. I just wish he didn't have gorilla arms.
Yeah. The only orange dragon I can think of recently is that one that they re-released. And I really liked the box on it. And that was probably all I liked.
That
was
red.
Red and orange.
It was still yeah, okay. Keith says you're gonna have 277 Transformers.
Ooh.
So Peter says James will have something reasonable like 6 and Bobby will have something like 34.
so reasonable. What is 34? Isn't that reasonable?
Yeah. Sean John says 1 million for Bobby. I think that might be the closest we've seen yet. So we'll have to see. And oh, here's a haul. If you have any hauls, put them in the comments. We'll talk about them.
Yeah.
Space Lion says he got Target Optimus Prime, Fans Hobby Skyflame. That's Jetfire, correct? Skyflame, I guess.
Skyflame
right?
is Sky. Yes.
Right.
I'm sorry. I saw Fans Toys is what I was thinking, but yes.
Oh, no. Ocular Max Ingus, King Toys Purple Predaking. Oh, the whole thing? Oh, you were busy. Studio Overmind, Studio Cell. Which one is that?
Studio Cell.
Studios but it's the Overmind. It's really confusing. I thought Studio Cell was the company name when that first came out. And Lego Bumblebee. Did you ever get Lego Bumblebee?
I did not get Lego Bumblebee.
I mean, it might be on this.
Well, so that's not in my collection for July.
The Libra review says it's all a psyop. Bobby didn't get any figs.
Cat's out the bag. Thanks, man. We were,
Hey, Isaiah, thank you for making it. Glad to see you back.
Hey.
Space Lion says 21 for Bobby, 11 for me. So they can be found in the con found a stash at the ATL. Maybe we'll have to see. Let's see. Blue says that's right. They went hunting together, so they might have bigger collective hauls this month. It was also my birthday month, so little, you might want to keep that in mind. The Titan says we're still getting closest without going over, right? Sure,
that works for me.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's all arbitrary, so we'll do that. And something that me and Bobby were thinking is packs count as one. So if there was everybody knows we both got the breakdown and what was the other one? The Tangent. Anyways, everybody knows we got that. That counts as one figure, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, glad to see you back.
Dang,
I can't think. Windsweeper.
Yeah. I gotta change my number.
Or we could do it the other way.
No, I forgot about those guys in my count. I try to leave anybody else.
Titan says Bobby not getting any figs means the commerce has shut down completely. Yeah, pretty much. He also says happy belated birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Blue says Core Class G1 Megatron, Studio Series 86 Non, 2 of them, War for Cybertron Stripe Face, Refractor 3-pack, Studio Series 86 Swoop ×3, Earthrise Huffer, and Pipes, Legacy Gears Comic, Grimlock, Beast Wars Inferno, and Beast Wars Wasp. Oh, more.
Oh.
Jinbao Legends, Optimus Prime, Megatron, and SG Skyfire. So you got a lot right there. So I hope you enjoyed it. He also, are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Well, this is what I was going to start out with. He says, did I get get his gift? And I did. Oh, and hi, Warren. I see you popping in the comments. So, Blue, I have to really thank you for being a con and sending this to me, because he sent me the Spinal Column Prime. So I really appreciate that. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to put it somewhere, maybe with my Decepticons or something, and have him, maybe I'll do a Mortal Kombat and they'll hold him by the spine or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. I've always liked that, the spine rip from Mortal Kombat. So thank you very much. This will be added to my collection. It made my day. Now, why don't we do what we normally do? Oh, and Orc says, good evening from the UK. Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you.
Blue says, no one knew I was a con in secret. Hope you enjoyed. I definitely will.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's Richard. He says he can't wait to get Planet X Snarl. Thanks again, Bobby. And happy late. Thank you. Charlie says, too many to list. My birthday is in July. Yeah, well, it might be my job to do that. So I have to list them. But happy birthday to you too, Charlie.
Yes.
The Titan says James will probably wear that Optimus head around his neck on the next stream. You know what?
I see it happening now.
Could drill a hole through it, because who cares about Optimus, and wear it around my neck. I like that idea. Thank you, Titan. John says he's not much of a third-party guy,
Ooh.
but that one Yin suggested for what would we suggest for one? Well, you know what's funny is somebody asked us that. Remember?
Yep.
And
And
it was
I couldn't
actually one of
answer.
the people that first recognized us at Bot as Bot versus Con, and we talked to him. And we recommended at the time he wanted an exclusive, so we said the what was that? The MMC tape because
Oh,
it's free. Remember?
that's not the conversation I was thinking of, but
Oh,
yes, we probably the tapes are good,
yeah,
and it really depends on your budget. It really depends on if you're trying to go back in the past or if you're trying to get something new.
yeah.
Because that late tax is hell.
Well, let's talk about stuff that's out right now.
Okay.
I would probably say get a fans hobby figure because they're pretty, the transformations are fairly simple like Hasbro's, so you wouldn't have to go too far into it. Because if you haven't been in this game long, some of the X Transbots transformations are just crazy. So I would say probably a fans hobby figure. I don't know what's out right now, honestly, but I'd say something like that.
Yeah, I would say fans hobby is safe. It's definitely the safe zone. If
Mhm.
the price isn't too crazy, you get a good figure out of it. I think fans hobby is probably the most balanced. The problem with that is depending on what your continuity
Yeah.
is, because you might, if you're a G1er like me, you're not going to really get a lot of G1 stuff from fans hobby. If you're into aesthetics of the cartoon, I would say either X Transbots or Fans Toys.
I
X Transbots.
wouldn't. Wouldn't recommend X Transbots
I
for a
was just
first
about to,
time third
yeah, I
party.
was just about to say X Transbots can get very involved with the transformation. Sometimes the quality's not there, but they look good in either alt mode or bot mode. Depends on if you're playing with your figures a lot, then I would definitely stay away from X Transbots. Um, Fans Toys, you get up into the priciness of it. So MMC, that could be a safe space as well, depending on size. So yeah, a couple of different options there for you.
Definitely.
And if you want to go MP, because if you want to go legend size third party, then you're looking at in probably New Age and Magic Square, and Doctor Wu. If you're trying to go a little bit smaller than Legends, those would probably be the top three for me.
Yeah. I was also going to say the Fans Toys Sound Blaster. That was a fairly easy transformation and it held up, I think. So that might be, if that figure speaks to you, that might be a good one too.
Yeah.
Of course, it's MP. So Peter says that he was somewhat reasonable till a day ago. He got all but one of the King Toys Purple Predikings, X Transbots Yokund, X Transbots Fuzz, Metagate, Mingjang. Which one? That must be one of the cars.
The Legend, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
yellow
Target.
one. That's the yellow one.
That's the orangey yellow one. Yeah. So that's a good haul too. That's a more than a good haul, actually.
Yeah. That fuzz is
not your favorite.
That's probably my worst figure.
Hello, Trey. Glad to see you here. He says, with all these cons over the last month or so, it's hard to imagine that Bobby didn't go over 20.
There has been a lot of cons.
Let's see. Isaiah says he was so disappointed yesterday. He bought the Nemesis Prime you showed was transformable. Then I realized it was YOLO Park.
Ooh. Hope you got the receipt.
Well, I mean, it's a good looking figure though. But you could probably find another Nemesis in another third party that's just slightly more, that's better, that transforms.
Mm-hmm.
Blue says he's getting in with Fans Hobby. I think that's if the figures are what you want,
yes,
it's good. Or you go to a con. If you go to a TF con and you don't do third party, get the exclusive.
The exclusives are good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Get Right Robot.
Definitely.
Prime.
Chris says TFC Nemesis Prime would be my suggestion. I mean, for a beautiful figure, I mean that's not a bad. I mean, it is. That's not.
Oh yeah.
Suggestion.
There's a lot of beautiful figures out there. I mean, I was telling James, it finally hit me what's my favorite third party masterpiece Transformer, and it's actually Fans Toys Motor Master. I think it's just beautiful. The late tax is gonna probably be hell on it, but that's that's my favorite in alt mode and in bot mode, and it's just amazing how that trailer collapses all the way down. It's amazing.
Yes, it really
Engineering.
is. Seeing it in person was pretty cool. I wanted him to transform it, but he didn't want to play the video.
Yeah, get a
Um,
video.
Blue says he got Fans Hobbies Saber Team shipping this week as well. I still need to put in my order for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Titan says he got Clutch on Friday. The paint scheme is great and the transformation is very simple. Yeah, so I don't have Clutch yet. We'll talk about why. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. I just have to wait a while. But maybe we'll see. But the transformation is pretty cool, and it looks great. So I'm glad you got it. Blue says he's lucky it sold out before he even got home that day. So stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say for that. Septosaurus Den said, "Get New Age slag, or I'll bite you." So Bobby will be getting that, so you won't have to bite him.
And I can say that there are possibly some additional figures that might come in the next couple of days, but we didn't want to wait till Wednesday to do this, or to next week to do this. So
I'll be gone on next weekend, so
yeah,
it's probably a good thing we did it now.
Yeah, so we wanted to, do this a little bit early. So if there's any updates, then we'll add them into August, and we'll just talk about them as July's as well.
Definitely. So Peter brings up that yesterday Mondo Toys came out with a new 1-6 Scare Glow with the horse, which I think is called, wasn't it Scare Mare? That thing looks amazing. If it wasn't 1-6, I was thinking about picking it up, but it looks really, really nice. I actually have Scare Glow, the one from Revelations right here, because he was voiced by Tony Todd, which is Candyman. So I was like, okay, I need to have that figure.
I have no idea who Scare Glow is.
Let's see if I can. From He-Man.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do know who that is now.
But they made an amazing. Okay, he's just gonna have to go on the floor until I can pose him again. But they made an amazing 1-6 one that looks really cool.
And did you go back to that comment? Did you see how he ended that comment off?
So I ordered that, and I ordered Make Toys Colonel Mustard, the slightly other blue one, because Bobby made me. I didn't even see that.
What did I do?
Look at you, bad influence. Tisk
I
tisk,
didn't do
Bobby.
anything.
Making people get those seekers.
I didn't do it.
Devoid of Logic says he will say Fans Hobbies designs are fantastic. Their Power Master, Optimus Prime, and God Armor is an amazing set. That is. I just hope they could kind of recapture that lightning in a bottle from that figure, because the tidal wave, maybe it's because I was so hyped for it, but I was kind of disappointed with what it looks like. I want to see it in color first. So we'll see. And Bobby does love the Jetfire, so maybe, he
I
loves
think the Armada figures haven't been that great for me for the Fans Hobby.
Yeah. They've been good, but not amazing.
Yeah.
Except for the Jetfire, which is your favorite. Moving on. Peter also says he agrees about the fuzz, and it's going to be in combined mode only.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Orc says, has everybody had a good month for figures? I think this has been a pretty good month. We've got a lot of...
I got one or two.
Yeah. Warren says, lol, all I got was the APC Big Hammer. But that is a very cool figure. That's the Bulkhead, I believe.
Right?
Yeah, that's a cool figure as well. Isaiah says he picked up Fans Hobby Clutch from the Chosen Prime. He's great, but the head is a little too loose. Oh, I'll have to see. That's an easy fix, though. Rather the head be a little too loose than other parts of it be a little too loose. Trey says he got Fans Hobby Siren, Nightbeat, Fans Toys Perceptor, Beachcomber, MPKO, Trailbreaker, Optimus Primal, First Beast Wars, Make Toys Red Storm, Extra Spots Cup, G Creations IDW Prowl, and Studio Series 86 Gnaw ×2. That's a good haul as well.
It is. I'm seeing some stuff that was once in my collection that
Um, oh, Jay says, first live, love your content. Keep it up. Glad to
thank
have you
you.
here. Thank
Yes.
you for that comment. Oh, and Sin is here, or Jay, that's right, is here
Yeah.
as well. Thank you for showing up. Um, we
And if
appreciate
you're
it.
not a subscriber yet, please click that subscribe button.
And,
Really
and
do
while you're
appreciate
doing
it.
it, hit that like button for the on this live as well.
Yes, thank you very much.
Freak, or that's I don't know if you go by Freak, but I always call you that. But Freakenstein is here as well. Glad to see you in the comments. Hope you enjoy TF Con. We should do
Yeah.
something soon.
Yeah, we missed you. Or I missed some of the messages. We had some things going on.
Bobby,
Crazy.
Bobby, Bobby.
Crazy.
Trey says, hey, James, is Clutch a Decepticon? Definitely. Now, whether you put a G1 Decepticon symbol or a G2 Decepticon symbol on him is all your, what you want to do. So he was released Euro G1 into G2. So he had both symbols on him. What are you going to put on him, Bobby? G2? I'm putting a G1 symbol on him. I've never understood why their symbols changed.
I have some, so why not?
Why not? Yeah. Peter also says that he ordered it. He is of the opinion it would be cool if Chosen Prime Fans Hobby still released a combined mode for it. I was hoping it would have hands and a head. I understand why. I'm not saying it should have because it's the perfect price. Any more would have been too much.
That's
But
exactly.
I actually have them on my desk right here. The Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. I'm like, those pants would look perfect with that color scheme, And then now there's no head or hands, so I can't do that. But that would have been cool.
I'm sure you can take it apart and put the hands on the clutch.
Why don't you buy me another Nemesis or Shattered Glass Prime, and I will do that.
I mean, it's not going
You
to
should.
make
That
a
sounds
difference
perfect.
to me.
I'll send you my address later on.
I probably already have it somewhere.
Titan says Fans Toys is reissuing the Aerial Bots. Do you think they'll reissue the Stunticons? Yes. I didn't know they were reissuing the Aerial Bots, but that only makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Isaiah says Jaguar from Leo Kaiser is on the way. So I bet you're excited about that.
Yeah.
No, you can't confirm or deny.
I can't confirm or deny.
Plausible deniability.
I heard that was happening.
Let's see. Deceptor Stent says his New Age EX toys are arriving August 1st. Almost there.
Yep. Next month fall.
Yep. Those look amazing. So I think you'll enjoy them. Bobby should buy them too.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it. And
we have some more comments. I don't know
we do.
Go through these. John says, "What up? My peeps got them likes up. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Let's just go through a few of these. Frankenstein says he did an interview with the 3D printing Titans yesterday. The guy brought a 4-foot tall Metroplex and Titan or Entripticon and an 8-foot Unicron. That's very cool.
Alvin, yeah.
Stay tuned for that. Okay, there's more comments. I'm going to go ahead and star them to talk about them later while Bobby goes ahead and talks about his Hasbro figures. Or
no,
we're going to talk about, am I going to put up the slides now?
No. Well, yes, in just a second. We'll
you go ahead and just give me a thumbs up while I'm looking at these.
All right. So, as always, we usually start off on the non-transforming or Transformers related or something like that. So I typically start with comments. So just picked up Void Rivals yesterday, Destro 2, Transformers. I think this is 11, is it? Or 10, excuse me. And then Scarlet 2. So got to catch up on my comics. And then let's see. This was a gift, and I really appreciate New Supply for this. This was kind of cool. A little super deformed Megatron here. And this is something I was really hoping I would be able to snag, and it's the Shattered Glass Gold Wing by Ramen Toys. And this thing is absolutely beautiful.
It is. It even looks better in person.
Yes, it's really cool. They added some features that weren't on the original, which I absolutely love. So glad I was able to pick this up. And since I mentioned New Supply, I'll talk about what I have in hand, and then James will help me out because there were some things that I got that I put on the shelf, and it would have just took too long in this video. So as some of you may know, New Supply has shut down temporarily, going on a hiatus. So I wanted to take advantage of some of the things that they had. So
Before we do
first,
that, let's talk about some of the comments about what you just talked about.
oh yes,
Okay. So first, Trey is asking, where did we pick up G2 symbols? Blue Deseo did say Toy Hacks, but I just found AliExpress is a lot cheaper. You could get $10 free shipping on symbols and get about 6 or 7 sheets. I'm going to be placing an order on AliExpress soon. I don't know about the quality, so if you get it and it's horrible, that's that. But I am going to be looking at AliExpress. And then about the Gillwing, Titan says that Shattered Glass Gillwing is amazing. Shattered Mask, that is an appropriate name for that. Trey says Mask was awesome as a kid. And Peter says Shattered Glass Gillwing is so pretty. Not going to lie, he's a bit jealous of that one. It looks really good. So I hope we get beautiful. A Transformer in those same colors. Okay, we got more comments, but not about those. So why don't you keep going?
Okay. So one of the kits I picked up was the mask, the arm blade, blast effects. This all came from New Supply. I do have some, like, I have to cut it, but I do have like a little paper towel here. It's just around this so it didn't scratch the head of its Vance Toys Phoenix. But these add-ons look amazing to me. And then, all right. So James, you want to show?
Sure. So I got a few non-transforming things, and I guess this kind of
makes sense. The new. I'm sorry, the New Supply.
Oh, sorry. Yes. There you go. Let me know when you want me to switch.
Okay, so this is the Lincoln Memorial. I did put this in my DTOF, so got Megs on there, as well as the smoke blast effects. Really cool because it also has the pillars on the side as well. Then I finally, if anyone remembers, I had the blaster set and had blaster set up. Now I have it set up for sound wave, so it's actually they're on top of each other. Now they can have a DJ battle. We can go to the next one, James. I did get the blast off effects for New Age Michael, and the missile effects I put on the gold Michael that I have. Looks great. I mean, it really looks like that shuttle is taking off. And James, I don't know if you saw that when you were here, if you saw the effect.
I did not, no. But these do look really cool.
We can go to the next one. These are some of the deformation space blaster effects. So we have the pink blaster effects and the smoke as well. I thought those looked really cool for the null rays. Go to the next one.
Oh, that's all of them.
Okay. And so there wasn't one more? Okay.
There was one more picture, but it was Rumble, which we talked about.
Oh, no, it was, okay. So
or Frenzy, whatever you want to call them.
There was also a kit for Ares, which
I didn't see that picture.
Kind of like a trailer. It came with some blast effects, and you can actually put this on top, and then the weapons that he comes with can actually store on this as well. As well as he came with an axe, and this was like a swinging motion for the axe. And I picked it up for the Nemesis as well. I also picked up some effects for Six Shot from Fans Toys, and again, lots of stuff that I picked up from them. Sorry to see them go, but you know, that was it was a big, huge pickup from them. So thank you, New Supply. Well, I think we're good to move on to yours, James.
Well, let's talk about some of these comments first. Warren says those add-ons are nuts.
Yeah,
They definitely are.
they are.
I'm not exactly too sure what Keith is asking, but he says, "Can I buy that from you?" If you're talking about the what was it, New Supply stuff, you could probably buy it from newsupplyfx.com, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so they're shutting down. So I don't know if they're still. I know they're not taking new orders. There may be some stuff that
Left over.
he's that's left over that he's willing to sell. But yeah, definitely go to New Supply FX and see. Great guy.
Blue Deseo says those backdrops are nice. Do they have lights?
Yes, my detox have lights.
The New Supply things don't. I don't know if that's what he's talking
No,
about.
the New Supplies don't. The blaster set that I showed last month, I bought a pixel
Tablet.
picture in the back, and it actually, does, but that's not from New Supply. But the kit that he made is for that pixel as well.
And here's a question for the chat. What is Soundwave's DJ name?
DJ such and such.
Okay.
I don't know.
Not what I would be thinking, but okay. William says he was thinking of doing one big Energon lot, or at least sell the Omega Supreme since they combine. Oh, yes. So this is one of his other posts that I have up there saved says that he's getting all of his Energon figures getting ready to sell. If you have a Energon Dreadwing, let me know. Go ahead and send us an email.
Yeah, I'll have to go by and see what I might be missing.
Let's see. Oh, hello, Wolfman. Glad to see you. He says he's watching Class of 99, but his question is next time we speak to the Chosen Prime, could we ask about the possibilities of reissuing those lovely bots? If you're talking about the exclusives, they've made it pretty clear that they do not plan to reissue them ever. They believe in, having things actually be exclusive. But maybe they could change the deco a little bit. So
it's possible.
We'll see. Oh, yeah. Thank you. All the love back to you as well. Oh, yes. And Keith did say he was talking about the New Supply stuff. You could see if he has any left.
Yes.
Okay. I agree with Blue. DJ Superior. and Chris said that as well. Yeah, that's definitely his name. And Freak says DJ Destructor. That would work too. Okay, well, let's move on. I mean, we still have a lot of comments to talk about, but we'll go back and do those later. So for non-transforming figures, I did get this for my birthday from my lovely mother. And this is the old version, so he's actually silver. So it's not the tune accurate one, which I'm very happy about because the new one, I actually saw it in person, and it's like a dull gray. I'm not the biggest fan of that. So this one actually looks really nice. It'll stay in box, and actually you can go right there with all of my other boxed figures. So I'm very happy to have that. Other non-transforming stuff. I got this from my wife because I did want it. It's the Techno Viper. It's technically not Transformers, but you showed off Mask, and this is at least in the same continuity as Transformers in some. But I really like this little display he has. It's like a hologram that comes out of his arm. I think that is so cool. And this is actually metal. I'm like, why are they put so much effort into these G.I. Joe figures? It's crazy. Like, this is actually a metal bendy wire. Thank you, Freak. I appreciate it. But it's a great figure. He'll go right up there with my other classified series figures. I just got him because he was purple. Honestly.
Makes sense.
Let's see. Other non-transforming stuff. I also did get these. My mom went to DD's and saw these and picked these up for me. They're little micro machines. So they're pretty cute. Yeah, and there's Megatron, so I'm happy. Yeah, the first one. Yeah. So maybe Bobby will send me the rest. We'll go find those for me, right?
Sure. I'll get right on that.
John says he has 3 of those. I don't blame you. They look great. Yeah, I don't troop build for G.I. Joe anymore, but if I did, I'd be buying many of them. Titan says Hasbro gives more love to G.I. Joe than Transformers, except for their gummy weapons. Their weapons are a little bit gummy, but I'd rather have that. Honestly, I think it's easier. I have to say, they don't transform. It's just one thing and that's it. No engineering involved. So I do think they do give a little bit more love to them, but they're great figures. And Blue says he got his nephew's Micro Machines Prime with trailer and he loves it. Okay, cool. So
Nice.
maybe I'll open them up and put them with some other figures. What is it? The Metro Plex or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Polaris says, hey, fellas, whose birthday? Mine. It's not today. It was earlier in the month, but that's still why I got a lot of stuff. So, okay. Well, I think that's everything that's not Transformers related or doesn't transform. Everything else is foldable plastic. So, do you want to start off with Hasbro or do you want me to?
I can.
Or should we go through some of these old comments?
Go through some of those comments. See if they're, yeah.
Let's go back. Boom, here we go. And here we go. Titan says, Bobby saying he's got 1 or 2 means his guess is way too low. John says he picked up Magmatron only because he couldn't find anything else in the store. It's not a bad figure.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
Orc says he's looking forward to Transformers 1 after he saw that second trailer. Did you watch the trailer, Bobby?
I did see the second trailer, and it is much better.
It is. So I think it's going to be a good
fingers crossed
movie. Yeah. And toes.
And eyes.
I don't. So Keith is asking if we have the Studio Unicron Transformer. I think he's Studio Cell. I don't. Bobby definitely does. I think he has 3
of
at
them.
This point. Yeah. Different colors, but still 3 of them. Orc says his wallet is hurting after all of his pre-orders. That's the problem sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then here's the comment from William saying he's got a good bit of my Energon collection getting ready to go on eBay. And like I said, if you have Dreadwing, the Mirage repaint, go ahead and hit us a line.
Yeah, let us know what you have. Email us, please, at botverscon@gmail.com.
Isaiah says he got the Versus pack with Cliffjumper. Big fan of The Rock, so he had to. I don't know what it is, but I love Squeeze Play. The color is great, and the Headmaster is cool as well. Well, we might talk about this a little bit later on. I forgot that The Rock voiced Cliffjumper in Transformers Prime.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I forgot that.
I was just thinking because he had the he has the Brahma Bull tattoo, and Cliffjumper has.
I think it's because that's why they killed him off. Was because they got a famous act because you can't keep The Rock. Even back then. Jay says he almost picked up TF1 Prime and Megs this weekend when he was in Sonata, but they seemed small and misproportioned. Yeah, they kind of do. Okay, well, that's all of the saved ones I have. Oh, Snell's World is here.
What's going on?
Oh, dang it, William. He has no Dreadwing, mostly Autobots. Well, count me out, but Bobby might be interested.
Yeah.
And thank you, Polaris. I appreciate it. And I have to say, I've been eyeing your little picture.
Yeah.
Very big fan of Rust in Peace as well.
Didn't know who it was, but
well, it's an album. It's a Megadeth album.
Don't know who it is, but pretty cool.
Snell's World says, did Bobby ever go to Toylanta?
I did go, and I bought something for my daughter, actually. I didn't see anything that I really, really wanted. There was the Megatron gun, the Nerf gun looking Megatron, and I almost bought that. And I think it was like $80.
Oh, the classics Megatron.
Yeah, I almost bought that. It was like $80, but I didn't. They had some other stuff that I really wanted, but I didn't want to pay the price for it. Makes some sense. G1 stuff.
And
so I went this year. I haven't gone before. This is my first year.
I remember when you went, actually.
It was in March, I believe.
Well, let's start off with Hasbro. do you want to go first or do you want me to?
Why don't you go? Why don't you
Me?
go?
Okay, so I'm going to start off with stuff that's currently on the shelves and work my way to stuff that's not on the shelves. So this one, it's not new. I think I've had this for a month or two, but technically I just picked it up when I went over to Atlanta, and that is Tigatron. I am surprised at how good this figure is. I mean, yeah, it has all this empty space and whatnot, but it's a fun to transform. And maybe because I have the original and I like the original, this is a fun figure. It has mostly all the gimmicks without the springs and stuff. So I give it an A plus. I know Bobby was jealous after he saw it and he really wanted it, especially when I transformed it. He could not get enough of those bird chicken legs off the back. Oh, he was so sad. But either which way, I do think it's a good figure. I don't like this tan that they used because it's supposed to be this like goldish color and they just made it tan. But at the same time, I get it. And it's quite large for Hasbro. So I'm surprised.
It's very big.
Yeah. So I just wish he had wrist swivels. That's the one complaint with the posability. And he transforms pretty cool. I do give this an A plus for Hasbro. Maybe A plus, A minus, A minus. I mean, I was being hyperbolic.
That's like a scale of 1 to 10. That sounds like a 10 at first.
No, let's do 8.5.
No, okay.
It's B plus. There you go. You keep making me go down, Bobby.
Did you turn in the assignment late? Jeez, he went down a whole letter grade.
Let's see. William says he has all of the Decepticons, but they're still stored at his aunt's. So, well, if you do find Dreadwing and you don't mind parting with it, let us know. Isaiah says Bobby hit him up. If there's a Transformer event in Georgia, he could drive up there.
Let's do it.
And Blue says, James, are you going to get the upgrade set for that Tiger Hawk so he could get his mask? Yes, I do. I plan to do it. I saw the price. The price isn't bad. And I'll keep the Silverbolt stuff just away for when we eventually find that on sale. Because we're going to find it on sale. I saw 20 of them when we went out. So, yeah, and it'll also fill in the wings, exactly. And Orc asked the same thing, probably at the same time Blue did. So yes, I will. Let's see. Choo Choo, Mother Trucker, says, yeah, I get to catch you guys live for the first time. Well, thank you for joining. I love that name. B minus, it's down to a D now. It's all Bobby's fault. He is so have we gone on over under on Bobby's haul yet? So if you want to put any guesses down, go ahead. We haven't even gotten to his besides his transforming figures. Charlie says, what do we think of the Knight Rider Transformer? So we're not going to talk about this a lot, but let's just do a quick thing. Bobby loves it. I saw in-hand images, and it's actually really nice and quite large. So I think it looks good. Put another finger up. Put another one. There you go. You're going to put 2 of them with Decepticon symbols, so it could be car.
Damn. I think they're just going to come up with a repaint.
You think they're going to come out with a repaint?
Yeah, where they just add the gray or the silver, whatever color it was, along the door trim.
Well, you can do that yourself. That's easy enough.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, let's keep it going with what I got. So I got these 2 in just the other day. I got Cannonball and Lockdown. I was going to return Lockdown, and then I showed my wife, and she's like, oh, he's cool with all of his spikes and stuff. Keep him. So I am keeping Lockdown, but I have an idea for him. Lockdown seems to be kind of into science and stuff, so this is a failed clone of Lockdown that always falls apart. You know what I mean? So it's not Lockdown, it's Down Lock. That's what I'm going to go with them. And literally, these arm joints, the elbows, they didn't fix them. But Cannonball is also pretty cool. Probably my favorite use of this mold so far, out of all of them. I love a lot of them. And this green that they did, gorgeous. So I like him. Let's see more. Oh, we already talked about that. I got these, but I got Breakdown and Windsweeper. They're fine. This one, Windsweeper's pretty cool. I don't have this mold, so it was really fun to play with, really posable, and it's quite large for a deluxe. This one is okay.
And just count those for mine too, because mine are on the shelf and I don't feel like getting them.
You don't feel like getting them out? Okay, well,
I
there you
forgot they
go.
came in July.
It came July 1st for me.
Yep, I forgot.
So I got this from my mom, which I was happy about. I got the Cybertron Starscream, and it's actually a really good figure. And there's no empty parts. Somebody loves this mold over at Hasbro because they really worked on it. Like, there's no waffle. The only waffling I could find is like inside here, but then that's where the swords go. So they did a great job. There's even weapon storage where the gun fits underneath it when it transforms. So I'm surprised. I don't know what's going on with the Cybertron figures, but they really like them. I'd recommend it. And I think you have one, Bobby, so you should just keep it. You bought it. You showed it off. You did. I remember because I was like, oh, I kind of want it.
Dang. Where did I put it? James, did you take that from my house? No. Do I have it?
You have it. You did. You said you bought it. You bought it on sale.
Oh, that sounds about right. I don't know where it's at.
Charlie says Knight Rider is currently an SDCC exclusive. I think Hasbro is making them. They are. It's actually going to not be an SDCC exclusive. It is a fans channel exclusive, so they'll have it at Chosen Prime, BBT, SCFs, wherever else you can get them. It won't be at places like Target or Amazon or stuff like that, though.
It'll be in places like Bobby's house.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Lockdown is downgrade. That might be his name.
I was thinking that.
That might be. That's a perfect name for him. Isaiah says he likes the Windsweeper. Great head sculpt. I agree. Do you like the head sculpt, Bobby?
Maybe.
Hey, this isn't me saying this. This is Titan, a transformer that always falls apart. Sounds like a Hasbro product. Blue says the cannonball looks awesome, but he has so many of that mold.
Yeah,
you too. I didn't think I'd have this many of it when I got it.
I have all of them.
Let's see. Blue says he enjoyed repainting that Starscream mold. I was honestly thinking about doing it, but I just repainted into Skywarp, and that's already been leaked. So probably just wait. Yes, William says that Starscream is so posable. He loves mine since he had the old Supreme Class 2. I actually just looked, and I have the red Starscream. He really can't find it. I remember you showing it off.
No, that's not it.
Okay, well, let's keep going with my Hasbro.
Jeez.
Oh my God, Bobby. Anyways, I got Transmetal 2 Megatron. So first of all, I found the Tiger Hawk for $35, which is why I picked it up. And I found this Megatron for $35 minus about another 10% because they give you a birthday percentage off. And then I have my red card as well. This is definitely the weaker of the two. If you have to pick between these two, get Tiger Hawk. This is not my favorite figure. Would I pick it up if it was blue at full price? Yes. But I feel obligated to. It's okay. The wings are great, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't like the joints in the neck. They feel gummy. Mine already has scratches. Where is it?
Oh.
He had scratches on his chest somewhere down near his crotch, so I'm not going to show that off. I'll keep his decency. But yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite.
I actually like that one.
It's not bad. You'd really like Tiger Hawk then.
I'm good.
Go ahead and get the Tiger Hawk.
Negative.
Blue says he got that Transmetal 2 on sale at Target last month. I love him. For the price I got him for, I like him too. I might have been a little disappointed if I got him from full price.
Yeah.
William says he has the original Transmetal 2 Megs. I do as well. I actually just found that a while ago. Amazing figure. Trey's asking me, are your parents coming to TFCon Baltimore? I'll bring my son so he can see what us big kids do with our adult money. My dad will be this year. It's easier to like at 35. Thank you, Blue. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of figures that
yeah
are easier to like at a cheaper price.
And why don't we talk about those? Because I got this 4-pack for $60 instead of $80. which is $50 a figure. So first we've got Tarantulas, Cheeto Rantulas. His alt mode works a lot better, I think, than his bot mode, but I think it looks cool. Great head sculpt. He's pretty cool. Next, we've got Squeeze Play, which I know you were the one excited about this, but I realized if you just mistransform the head, it looks so much better than what they did. Like here, if you, instead of pegging it in to where there's all this empty space, if you just unpeg it and put it like that, that really solves my issues with it. So he is a good figure. I do like him, but why does he come with this gun? It's like a realist. Does anybody know? Is he supposed to come with like
I
a
didn't have the
9mm or
original.
something? I really don't understand that. And then Karn is actually, he looks a lot better, but I hate the gold in his chest. It kind of ruins the color scheme for me. I wish it was silver. But he's not bad. I really like it when the light comes through and you see all that orange. I know this was Bobby's favorite figure from the set, and he was expecting that. And then the one that I already switched out his weapons and changed his name. We've got Cliff Jumper, but I call him Springer. Or not Springer. What's his name? Stinger. There you go. So this is Stinger in my collection. I am very disappointed with this mold, I will say. These wings are horrible that they can't move. It restricts his movement a lot. He doesn't have good shoulder movement. Like, you can't really get his arms out because of how they did the shoulders. The legs are really cool, though. And he's very hollow from the side. Like, what is up with that? But I'm glad to have Stinger in my collection, and I will put him with all of my other Decepticons. And let's see. Oh, King Knife is here. Thank you for showing up.
What's up? What's up?
And Jonas says he thinks it's supposed to be a Browning. Probably is, but do you know why it comes with Squeeze Play? Yeah, I don't know. John says he recently picked up Skyquake to pair with his brother Dreadwing. We both did the same last month, I believe. We found it for $35 as well. I don't understand why all of these figures from last year, maybe they didn't, the production stream didn't get them out, because they seem to be popping up all over the place, but none of the new leaders are out. Because I think we were talking to Michael, and he said that was the first time he saw Tigertron and the last time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, shout out to Michael, because Michael was actually the one who picked it up for you.
Okay, Jonas says Browning was in the Headmasters cartoon. Okay, that makes sense, though. I still wish he had more of a space gun. Blue says he was curious about the Cliff Jumper mold. Both of us were as well. It's not bad. It's just okay. It's okay. Okay, so now I think that's all my legacy stuff. So now we'll move into something that my dad got for me, and it is the original SG Sideswipe with, the Minicon. So he got this for my birthday. He always gets me BotCon figures, or tries to, and it's cool to have this. It's funny seeing the deluxe from back in 2002 versus the deluxes now. This is about twice the weight and double the size, and it doesn't have much posability, but it's really cool. I like that I have him, and he comes with his little Minicon. Oh wow, he comes with a Minicon. Huh? Maybe that's something Hasbro could do. Even though their figure that did. And he also got me not Blitzwing. Oh my god, Bonsai-tron. So I already do have this figure, but this one isn't broken. Mine was broken in package when I bought it at TFCon. So I'm very happy to have one that I can have in boat mode and have one in robot mode. I'll feel like Bobby having it in both modes. Colors are gorgeous on this, though. I really like this. And this makes me think Bonsai-tron should always be a boat. We don't have a lot of boat formers, and I think that kind of works for like a sneaky ninja type of thing. But again, great figure. And then I have one more Hasbro-ish thing that I think we're talking about now. And honestly, this was probably my favorite figure of the month that I had the most fun with, which is very surprising. And let me pick them up. And that is the KO Metro Titan. So my wife got this for me kind of as a birthday present, kind of as I'm just going to get it for you because it's a few days before your birthday. This thing is a lot of fun. putting the stickers on, finding all the things, finding out that everything can fit on him at once and he doesn't need to have every, all the little bits and bobs around him was really cool. I do wish these fired, but, whatever. I really like this thing. This was a lot of fun. It was like a blast from the past. It was nostalgic, even though I never had a Metroplex or a Metro Titan. It is one I've always wanted. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection, and it'll go next to my Make Toys one. I was surprised at how much fun I had, especially just taking them out and just fiddling with them while we're watching a movie or something. So hopefully they'll do an Overlord, because I would kill for a G1 Overlord.
Pretty good there, young man. I
wonder. Let me just double check. Yes. Oh, I forgot too. These actually came from when we went to the store with Michael.
Yes.
I have Transmetal 2 Prowl in black. So I have the white version already. I didn't know they had a black version. They had this for $25. So I was like, yeah, I'll get them. I know this is Bobby's favorite Prowl, so he was very proud that I picked that up. And then I got, what is it? I forgot his name all of a sudden. I was thinking about it all day. Either which way, it's the repaint of Sideswipe from Energon, so maybe William is selling this as well, because technically it's an Autobot. I really like the original Sideways, excuse me. So when I saw this for $45, I had to pick it up. It's a lot of fun. I love these little guys. These two are why I really liked the thing. I don't know. I just think they look great. I know Bobby loves the hands on these. We were talking about it. So he was jealous. So let's have some ahas for Bobby in the chat.
I'm glad I didn't have anything in my, I wasn't drinking. I would have been all over my laptop here.
Okay, now that's everything. So yeah, I mean, for somebody who people say I hate Hasbro so much, I really got a lot of Hasbro. So let's see. William says, in the same mold James just held up. For the Dreadwing, or which one?
I think he's talking about the
Metroplex. The Metroplex.
I thought he was talking about the Sideways.
If it's the Sideways looks great. The Metroplex, let's see, Scythe 477 says he had it when he was a kid, but he loves that mold. Hey, that was on AliExpress for $30, and it got to me in like 4 days.
I want to propose you about that.
You were the one that you were. I mean, I'm not denying when I think Shozi had it for 100. No, $30. Yeah. Deceptosaur's Den says James trying to out Bobby the bot. Well, it's not just me. It's friends and family too. So let's see. Freak said he missed out on MMC's 2024 exclusive RMX Overture. The BotCon one. If you see one at TFCon, it's the only tape I'm missing. Okay, we'll let you know. Okay, well, Trey says, where he was talking. Well, why don't we just talk about this? He says the bot versus con merch. Yeah, you can go find that somewhere around here. I don't know where they put it.
Go check it out.
Yes. Anubis says he literally just bought both G1 and G2 colors of Metroplex off Ali for $30. G2 colors.
Maybe he might be talking about the Metro Titan.
Metro Titan. Okay. Yeah. No Dreadwing. Oh, you just want to just stab me. Is Energon Dreadwing a boat? Yeah, it's the gray boat. Okay. Now I think I'm done. So we'll save my third party for later, right? You want to do your Hasbro?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
So I guess I'll pick up where James left off. I just opened my Metro Titan right before.
Oh God, he looks so bare without the stickers.
Yeah, I literally just opened them before we started recording. So I saw this and told James, and
yeah, Bobby knew I wanted it. So when he saw it on AliExpress, he let me know. And it's funny, I ordered it, or my wife ordered it, and Bobby's like, "Oh, they have this. You could add this. You could add this." And I'm like, "It's already late. Too late. It's already on its way to me."
So continuing with kind of the KOs of Hasbro, I did pick up I guess this will be my Nemesis Prime. It is a black cab on Prime. Oh, I picked up a G1 Gnaw. I've never had Gnaw before, so happy to get that. This one pisses me off. Look at the box. So I did get a Sunstreaker. I mean, look at this. So this will be going back. Yeah, this will be going back. But I do have a Sunstreaker.
They didn't just let you keep it?
Nope.
Oh wow. Yeah. Isaiah. There's Isaiah. And just for YouTube, I'm not gonna say that. And we got Mateo. W2ATH. Yeah. So
Yeah, same thing I said.
yeah, it was
Um,
pretty
so now we're going to start a little trend here and do get a little handful here.
crazy. The Titan says, oops, sorry, clicked the wrong one. The Sunstreaker box is in mid transformation.
It definitely looks like it.
And William, yes, that is the Dreadwing I am talking about. And Anubis says, damn, are both of you guys in my carts? All right. All right, let's keep it going.
All right, so we got talk about repaints. We got a black Bumblebee.
What's his name?
Haven't got there yet. And I can't do it yet because we also got a blue Bumblebee.
What's his name?
Haven't got there yet. Because we also got a red Bumblebee. Still haven't got there yet.
Okay, you should have this one though.
A white Bumblebee.
So what's this one's name?
You already know what his name's going to be.
What is his name?
James.
Oh, Bug Bite.
I'm just messing with you. I know how much you want a bug bite, and so
yes.
you're always talking about, you're dying for a bug bite. So
I was like, no, don't tell me you don't know his name.
this is James now.
It is really cool. I saw those in person. The boxes are very nice, surprisingly.
And then we're going with actual Cliff Jumper.
What's his name?
Cliff Jumper.
Stinger. It's Stinger, not Cliff Jumper. And Blue
no.
just said Blue B is Glyph. Correct, but I thought the original Glyph was Chrome Blue. Could be wrong. William says he has to look. He might have given it to his son. So if you did, have your son enjoy it because it's a great figure. Blue says red is Bumble Jumper and white is Blood Bite. Please have a green. Green Hornet is his name. John says, so the black one is Bobby.
There we go. Exactly.
Okay, keep going.
We did pick up Cosmos as well.
Steve says, Barbarino, your Sunstreaker is actually the very rare Crumple Zone variant. And then, where did you get all those carded mini bots?
AliExpress.
Yep. Okay.
Hubcap. Sea Spray, which I thought I had one, but I guess I didn't. I thought I had the original. Wheelie.
Did he come packaged like that?
Yeah.
Originally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did have this originally, so. And then what James also wanted, the Rat Bat.
Half of it.
Yeah. And now I have another version of Frenzy. So.
Frenzy, huh? Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Call the blue one Frenzy.
On this package, yes, I did. So that is.
It's almost like the cartoons made a mistake.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Titan says Bobby is AliExpress's customer of the month.
I am. I had some discounts and some other stuff going on, and I was just like, huh, here we go. So that was my, I guess I should call that my AliExpress collection there. Um, yeah, that was okay. So then let's go kind of current. We have 86 Bumblebee and his multicolors.
I was shocked that he has. It doesn't really look like it in this
It doesn't,
video, but
yeah,
there are 3
you can see it
distinct
right there.
yellows on him.
Yeah, you
It's
can see it.
1, 2, and then his forearm is like a
Yeah.
matte mustardy yellow.
Yeah.
I was like, and you know what's funny is I saw him in store yesterday. I never see any of those in stores, but I was so surprised.
I did get the 4-pack as well.
Which one's your favorite?
Probably Squeeze Play.
Squeeze Play. I would say the Cliff Jumper / Stinger because I made it into a new character and I like that aspect of it. But as far as molds go, the Tarantulas I think is the best mold.
I think I'm also the Tarantulas is so oversaturated, so it was only going to be between Squeeze Play and the Cliff Jumper because I'm also sick of the Tarn as well.
Even though I think of the Tarantulas, there's only been one. This is the first repaint.
What's the one I sent you?
Tarantulas.
Yeah,
that's the only other version of this mold.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. I have 2 of them now. I don't need the Cliff Jumper was the first Cliff Jumper I have.
Yeah, or that mold, and yeah.
And then the Squeeze Plays first I have of that mold.
No, it's not. You have Mind Wipe.
But he doesn't transform. I mean, he doesn't.
They transform exactly the same.
He doesn't look like this though. I didn't even think about that. Like I literally didn't even see the 2 together.
The only thing that's different is the head and the lower legs.
Yeah, I literally didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah, I don't have my. You have 3 of that mold, including the Dracula.
I do. I haven't even opened the Dracula yet.
That's so old too. All right. Well, Blue DeSeo has a good point. Since we are talking about AliExpress, he said AliExpress failed me on the Touch Toys Carefree, though. Always make sure you pack original packaging or they won't replace a figure that breaks in transit. So you have to make sure you hit original packaging so it's in the box. You might have to pay more, but at least it won't come broken.
Oh yeah, I always do packaging. I don't like stuff not in the box.
Oh, well, and we want to give a big shout out to Orcs Place for becoming a new YouTube member. Thank you so much. We have fun stuff coming up for you guys, so stay tuned.
Yes.
William about the bee says he loves his 86 Bumblebee, but he missed out on the Netflix bee.
Mm-hmm. I like the 86. I mean, besides the color issue, other than that, I really like it.
Yeah, I thought it looked good. Besides, and they didn't do it on purpose, but they probably didn't care as much because they're going to make 86 plus.
Yeah, they're going to do the same thing they did with the Sunstreaker when the Sunstreaker came in 2 different colors or whatever, and they came out with a new one and packaged it with. So they'll probably do like a death, like bee dying, and turn it into Goldbug or something like that. Like,
yeah, exactly. And then you'll probably get a Cliff Jumper out of it. They'll probably remold it into Cliff Jumper and all those. So, let's see. Trey says, "Hey Bobby, anything for sale?" And Blue is right. We do that at the end. So
yes,
stay tuned for that. Let's see. Okay, why don't you just keep going?
All right.
Oh, well, Orc says, "You're welcome, and I really enjoy all your stuff and all the updates too." Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, so stay tuned. We'll go ahead and post some stuff on there soon.
So
William, I agree. He wants a bug bite out of the 86 Bumblebee. I think we'll see that too. If we don't, Hasbro, they'll probably do what they did with the Prime, where they stretched it out. Remember, but for like 5 years, that Earthrise Prime had all those different repaints.
All those different, yeah.
It'll be, and then at the end of that, Bumblebee 2.0 will come out.
And they did that with Jazz too.
Yeah, and Megatron. I mean, Megatron's the worst offender out of all of them.
Oh, gosh, 12 now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. let's see. Ferrac. I did pick up. I did get Ferrac.
He hasn't come in for me yet.
And I did open all these. This is what amazed me. Cannonball.
What do you think of him?
I do like him as well. I was looking at these little things on the side here, and I was just like, "Are those supposed to be weapons?" And
so those are the same thing Crankcase has,
which I didn't know.
Which are guns, but they're so recessed. Like
they don't.
For him, he never had those. But or did he? The original mold.
Don't ask me.
I think he does.
You probably have it.
Yeah, he's right here. Anyways, keep going. I'm pretty sure he does.
Make sure. All right. 86 Springer, which I like. I think I like this better than the War for Cybertron version. I like that it doesn't have all the damage on them. So, and he came with a lot of stuff, but I think that was just to meet the price point.
Exactly. Medics has the shoulder guns too? Huh. I didn't realize that.
I did pick up damn, I almost forgot his name. Swoop. He just came in a couple of days ago. Now let's see here. Things I have not gotten around to. And Hot Shot. I thought I canceled it and I didn't. James was actually here when this came in. So I thought I canceled it, but
You'll like
haven't opened this yet. This I canceled and I still have it. So I'm trying to see if they're going to charge me or what, but this is still in package because I don't want it.
You need downgrade in your collection.
Well, definitely he's going to be something. Oh.
So, yeah, just we'll look at the comments later. I'm going to start them. Just keep going.
I actually got 6 party wall-ups and I returned 5 of them.
How do you like the mold though?
It's fine. I love how everything stores. All his weapons store on him. There's the size, the katana blade, the heads are back here, as well as Donatello's bow is underneath these flaps. Let's see if I guess I don't need to do all that, but yeah, everything stores.
Okay, well, why don't you explain why you got 6 of them?
So I bought 6 to have 4 in each of the turtle modes. Then you have the other one that doesn't have a headband on it. It's just I guess like a robot, you can even call it. And then I was going to have one as the van. So that's why I was going to get 6. But I don't love it enough to do that.
So the other cool part. Oh, go on.
Oh, the other cool part is this little belt thing. You can actually change it to all the different turtles' initials, which I thought was really cool.
So you could really have all 4 of them.
Yeah.
So Blue says he canceled Party Wallops. Also, he wants the Heat Boys version. Yeah. That one does look really cool.
Yeah, so there you go. That's how. So you can pick all the different.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it just spins.
I haven't thought about that.
Yeah.
Besides, says that's definitely a wallop.
Yeah. So
Titan says return 5. Wise decision. Wise decision.
Yeah. So Michelangelo is my favorite turtle. So, has his nunchucks, which is cool.
The nunchucks are pretty cool. That they're actually little chains. Yeah. It's not just molded.
Yeah. So, and they store as well. So.
Oh, that's cool. Blue says he'll buy one on sale.
Yeah. Mine were on sale, so that's why I also bought.
That's the same sale that when we got the 4-pack.
Yes. So this actually, you were with me when I did get the the Dead Brawn and Ratchet set. The comic version of Shockwave, which you're not getting my head.
No comment.
And yeah, definitely no comment. And then this actually came today, and it's the Grimlock comic, and I haven't even opened it yet, so there's still like paper here. So I guess there's a so here's the comic book Grimlock. So
if they would have just put a piece of plastic there, they wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, I'm kind of
which is something about the 4-pack that we didn't talk about. It had plastic in the front. I don't think we've seen a figure with that in a long time.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Did the Shockwave? We're talking about it. So yeah, it's ironic that the Shockwave didn't
have any paper.
Unless I messed with. I opened this and took it out. I don't remember. And I think talked about that is all of my Hasbro.
All right, well, let's go through some of these comments then. Here we go. So this is something that I also saw. John was in this Target last night, and they had the Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime on the shelf. Not one, but 4 of them. So Hasbro actually did this with a Wolverine as well. A Wolverine from a few years ago just started popping up on shelves. And I think this is because it's the Orion packs to Optimus Prime, which is kind of like the new movie. But it's weird that it's in the same packaging and everything. I'd pick it up. I don't have that Optimus, but I would actually probably pick that up. I love the Nemesis Prime I have.
Yeah, I have it, but I haven't seen it. I haven't looked either.
Blue says, unlike Crankcase, Cannonball closes up completely at the bottom. He doesn't think that most of the others do. I don't think any of the others do. It's only because he has these, like, they're the door. So on the original mold, the doors were on the shoulders. So they kind of emulated that. Let's see. Blue says the bloatware made me not get Springer. He's happy with Siege. They literally just added a whole bunch of stuff to make it leader class.
Yeah, they did.
William says the only jazz he found in his area was the G2 Cheeto jazz he got. Well, that is a very good mold and a very good color scheme as well. Did you not see Lockdown? Because that's technically jazz too. I saw this everywhere. Yeah, I don't even remember if I saw Studio Series jazz. That was so long ago. Scythe says, same with Swoopy. Cannot wait to find that guy on the shelf. Good luck to your hunt. I hope you're able to find it. I think it might be a little hard to find. Isaiah says he's been experimenting with colored lighting. He put that Springer under a blue or black light, and he looks awesome. I'd love to see the pictures.
Yeah.
If you're willing to share, go ahead and email him to botversuscon@gmail.com. Blue DeSale says he wants that Hot Shot mold, but IDW Gold Bug. Hell, I wanted an SG Gold Bug because that's the mold SG Gold Bug should have been instead of that. What was it used? The Cliff Jumper mold.
The Buzzworthy Cliff Jumper mold, I believe.
Yes. But I think it also came out in Earthrise as well. Yeah. Earthrise Cliff. Either which way, I want that as SG Gold Bug because that's what he's supposed to look like. Just like Shatterglass Starscream, give it to me in the Cybertron Starscream mold. That's what he's supposed to be. Orc says he did get the Chop Shock 2-pack, but he returned it as it had 2 left legs for the green one, and he was so annoyed. In the future, if that happens with Amazon, don't just return and give them a call. I've learned through Bobby. If you call them, they will usually just send you another one and let you keep the one you have. Not saying you want 2 of them, but then, hopefully you got a replacement or something with this. Ryan says, do they ever get mad at you when you return so many things?
I don't care.
I don't think the workers care either.
Yeah.
Maybe the manager might, but you know.
Yeah, I don't care. I paid for it. I don't want it. I didn't open it. Yeah, I'm helping, and I actually just returned a Studios 86 Springer yesterday because I thought I canceled another. I ordered from
Oh
two
my
different
god!
places, and I thought I canceled one, and I didn't, and so I just
I'm surprised you
returned
didn't
it.
get 3 of them.
No, no, I already have. I actually already have three. I have two of the War for Cybertron.
Okay, well, have fun with that. William says, Bobby, would you be interested in trading something for that lockdown?
Let's talk.
Okay, and we do have some more comments as well. New. Anubis says the material on that Grimlock looks very matte. Is that true, Bobby?
Let's see. Since I just got it today, I have what I when I just showed you was the first time I looked at it. I literally opened it right before we started recording. So
Oh, he looks kind of shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Blue says he's very bright in hand, bright colored in hand.
Very bright.
And Titan says Target has horrible distribution. That Wolverine was at Ross for $5 a couple of months ago. Yep, exactly. Target's probably the worst. Isaiah says Cybertron Starscream is shattered glass. Yes, it should be. I mean, that's the original mold. And I remember a comment was like, well, that's only because they didn't have used to all these molds at a time. When I think I said Ultra Magnus shouldn't have looked like Ultra Magnus. He should have looked like Scourge. And I'm like, yeah, but that's what made him unique. That's what made Shatterglass Starscream unique, is it wasn't G1 Starscream in a G1 universe.
I just read this Shatterglass comic book.
Well, that's the new ones, right?
I guess the IDW.
Yeah, those are new. I'm talking about way back. Okay. Snell says, Bobby, that Star Raiders Ferex legs are horrible compared to Cyclonus. Is that true?
Oh God, you're asking me something. I haven't touched that Cyclonus in a long time.
Are they loose or something?
Mine aren't loose. Actually, mine were really stiff. I do remember trying to transform them, and they were like really stiff. I know the Cyclonus was my favorite figure at that time. I didn't really care about this one, so you might be right. But honestly, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, could be. I don't even remember that Cyclonus either.
I do remember that the leg was stiff.
Let's keep it going. I'm the third party. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go?
Go for it.
Go for it.
You go.
Okay.
You go ahead.
So the first thing I got, and I was messing with him, so he's in alt mode, is the Rollbar Swift Lane, which our anonymous friend picked it. What?
Shift Lane. I think.
Shift Lane? I don't remember which one it's Rollbar, which our anonymous friend got for us, which you could probably show it off to. We know you got one as well. Great figure. It's good. There you go. There's the two different modes. Not my favorite, honestly. The combined mode's going to be amazing, but this individual figure is not my favorite. And I'm glad I didn't get it as Swindle, because I almost got just this to be Swindle. But it's okay. I can't wait to get all of them, as you guys can see. And then this was my big birthday present from my wife, and she got me the Dinobot 2, which I told you, Bobby, if I didn't get it for my birthday, I was going to pick it up. So I did get it for my birthday. I know you don't like this mold, but it's actually pearlescent if you look at the colors, which you can't see on screen, but it's actually all the white's pearlescent. The chrome looks great. You could flip up his little spark chamber, which is cool. I know it's not your style at all, but it's really cool. I wasn't expecting the claws to have a finger joint in them either. Very interesting. And his toes do the same thing, But and Blue says it's way larger than I thought. It looks really good, even though he has no place to put him. This thing is huge. He's like, I think you said you have the Tiger Hawk. He's towers over Tiger Hawk. It's MP sized. He's about, I think, 10, 11 inches tall. I was shocked. He does all this. Silver's diecast, which I know you would like. And I think he has some diecast in his feet. And the way they did this tail is just crazy. Like it looks like the toy tail, but it has all the posability. Yeah, I think Transart's on a roll. This really makes me remember my childhood. There are a few things I don't like about it, though. He has no ankle tilts. So you have to kind of pose the toes, if you want to have him go like that or something. But other than that, I really like him. The transformation was pretty fun, too. So I think Bobby will eventually pick this up when it's a slow month. Not this month, but I think next month, there won't be much going on. And he'll have to eat his words. Orc says he bets that Sharp with the claws. Sorry, I'm holding him, so I can't click on these. The claws are actually very rounded. If you could kind of see right there, which I get it's for safety, but that kind of annoyed me. I wanted them to be sharp.
He's like, where's the adamantium claws?
Yeah, Blue says, boo, no ankle tilt, 0 out of 10 in the modern era. Exactly. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but at the same time, because he has both toes are independently posable, and these little guns are as well as the back heel, you can make it work. But I do agree that he should have that ankle tilts. Yeah, I like him though. So I'll look forward to seeing him in your collection when it's a slow month.
And you bought it for me.
No. You'll get it. But I do hope for a Rapticon repaint. This in blue and green chrome will look amazing. And that's all we have for third party. Let's see. Peter says that Ruination is going to be cool, but too small compared to other MP combiners. Yeah, I don't have MP combiners. I have the old versions of the combiners, so he's going to actually be bigger than most of mine. It'll work perfectly. He says Dinobot looks cool. Yes, he does. Isaiah says that third-party Tarantulas is like holding a rose. The points are sharp over it. But that is their best figure to date. That Tarantulas is amazing. I know Bobby doesn't have a lot of them. Which one would you say is Transart's best figure that you own?
I don't. Maybe it's because it was the one that made me purchase it, but I would still probably say the Rat Trap.
Okay.
I have probably the most connection with that character from watching the show, and it looked great. It made me buy all 3 of them.
Yeah, that one is really cool. I hope we get one more color out of that. I don't think we are, but I would love to see one. Orc says, is he a bit big for comparison? If you're talking about that Dinobot, yeah, he's huge, but he should be. I think he's eye to eye with their Transmetal 1 Megatron. So it's, and you have that figure, so you know how big he is. William says he has the OG Transmetal Dinobot and the original Beast Wars Dinobot. The Beast Wars OG is in mint condition. That's great. Yeah, it's a great figure. I had it as a kid. That's why I really wanted this. I think we talked about it on the show. It's for the nostalgia purposes because I had that. A lot of playing went on with that figure because he's so crazy looking.
And I've never had it and don't think I'll have it.
Yeah, you're missing out. Anyways, let's get on to your third-party figures.
All right, so third party. Let's go with. Oops. Get these guys over here. We're going to go with Robot Paradise and the Buzzsaw, which I think looks really good. The Auto Scout.
What is he holding?
This is the crystal that he was mining for.
Okay.
In the episode.
So he reminded me of Sif from Dark Souls holding the sword in his mouth.
Yeah, it comes with 2 crystals. So one like it got broken off. And one.
Are they actually see-through crystals or are they chrome?
They're like a really light, almost like a the light's like shining, so they look chrome.
Peter says, here we go, guys, buckle up. It's going to take a while.
Yeah, it looks almost kind of bluish here too, but And then Slugfest and Overkill,
Okay.
which I think are
They
I think they
looked a
look
lot better in person,
I think they look
especially the green on Slugfest.
yeah.
Which one's your favorite between the two?
Between the two,
Mm-hmm.
Slugfest.
Really?
Yeah,
We'll agree to disagree.
yeah.
Blue DeSeo says those Robot Paradise tapes are better looking than he thought. Also, are they fully painted?
Yes.
He can't remember.
All right. So where else are we going next? I showed off Shift Lane, so no need to go there. Collection Space, Little Red, and I put her in this pose, so she has like these different facial expressions. Is her tongue sticking out? And
Oh,
this is something that my daughter does. She loves throwing up the peace sign, and she loves like standing on one leg and holding the other one up. So this is an ode to my daughter, who is a hot mess. Um, but that's she loves taking pictures and she loves sticking her tongue out at people. So um, the reason I sent back all of my party wallops is because I did get the Heat Boys Donatello. I have not transformed them yet. I've heard horror stories about the feet breaking and things like that. I also just haven't got around to doing it yet, but I'm going to try to do that sometime this week. I'm not going to even say this weekend. Sometime this week, I'm going to try to get to that. Um, he does have the base is humongous, and this
so
is
that's support for the base.
support. Yeah.
I
So
was like, I don't remember him having a smokestack like that.
yeah, so this is what plugs in, so he can be on the base, and the base is humongous.
Now, are you going to buy all the turtles if they come out?
Yes, I will. And then let's see.
Well, before we go too far, Blue says that Fembot Cliff looks like a total shelf former, it looks great, but it is a total shelf former,
Yes, it really
definitely.
is.
Orc says he's still estimating 24 to 25 figures for Bobby. And I think this is the first one he got. Blue says, can we get a review vid on the Heat Boys? No one has a good one out yet. So you are a member, and that is one of our perks, is you get to choose one. So I guess we'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Bobby will have to transform it on camera.
I doubt that.
All right, keep going.
All right, and then oh yeah. God, I did get Clutch, and
That box is smaller than I was expecting.
it is until you put two of them on top of each other. So yes, I did get Clutch, and that is all of my third party.
It was a very Hasbro month for both of us.
It really was.
Yeah. Let's see. Blue says, yes, please. Even if you don't transform it, he wants to get a good look at that figure before he gets into those. So I think he's going to have to transform it. I think that's only fair.
Of course you would.
Of course. I think Bobby Blue plus 20 with the AliExpress part of the haul. And Blue says, you got 2? Yeah, the minimum order was 2.
The maximum order?
Maximum order. Minimum order was 2. Everybody got 2. No, yeah, the maximum order was 2.
Yeah. And I might actually have something else coming in from a friend on some clutches. So
Polaris says Clutch crashed the site in half an hour. I decided against him. Ultimately, did you get him, James? Some friends are holding him for me. So I do have one, just not at release. And it's not Bobby. Just say one of those is mine. which you never know, it might be. Blue says, yeah, the AliExpress was the cheat code this time around.
It really was.
Okay, so if that's everything, you have your total?
I do.
Okay.
And we did it 2 different ways. Well, actually, so now, because I forgot about 2 figures.
Forgot about
So
2 figures?
yeah, I forgot
Oh,
about. Yes,
so that's one.
yes. So we did it one of 2 ways. We counted multi-packs as one. So for instance, the 4-pack, we counted that as one, for the tapes and for the versus pack here. Um, and even for my Rat Bat and Frenzy, we counted those as one. So with that being said, I had 32.
32? Okay. From what I counted, I had 19. Oh, no, that's not including the multi-packs. So I think it was 15 when we were talking, including the multi-packs. So, and yes, Blue says he was way off on James's haul. Yeah. So, let's see who got closest. I think. Oh, Chris, he's gonna go with 30 for Bobby, right? Because you got 32.
Yeah,
Oh, and we're doing without going over, correct?
yeah. I count this as
Okay.
a figure, so it would have been 31. I did count this because I think you count this as well, right?
I believe so. Well, honestly, it's
Yeah.
whoever is the highest, right?
Yeah. For James,
Everybody undershot it. So Chris, you get one BVC point. You can trade it in for a high if you see us in person. Let's see. Well, John was kind of close with the 1 million. So there's
he
11.
kind of went over though a little slightly.
And I think who won for me was Space Line with 11. So Space Line, you also get one BVC point. So if you do go to Baltimore, which I believe you are, we'll go ahead and give you one complimentary wave. So, so thank you for everybody that went ahead and
Participated.
guessed. Yes. Let's see. Blue says, I thought James had the number Bobby would get almost. So yeah, don't get used to this.
James surprised me this month. I knew it was going to be.
But like a third of them are gifts, and then one of them is an exclusive, and then the other ones are because I went with you, and the other ones were pre-orders. So I didn't go out and buy
That's
this.
still 14. If we're saying a third of them,
Yeah.
and you had 21, that's still 14. James was on a mission.
William Bowen said, I thought 31 for Bobby and 16 for James. Well, did he win both of them?
Oh.
So wow. You know what? If you, I can't look and see if you said that or not. So you get 2 arbitrary BVC points.
Yeah, that's really good right there.
So you get 2 highs, one from each of us. If we see you in person, because I must not have saved your comment. I apologize. Chris Norris says thanks. He'll try not to spend it all in one place. That's a very
yeah. And I doubt you get change back.
Peter says, I am actually shocked I was above the estimate. Only 32, Bobby. Are you okay?
I had to look around for a couple of times. I don't think I missed anything else, but the month is still not over. So
you could be closer at the end of the month. We still got what? 3 days, 4 days left. So, yeah, who knows?
Yeah, so. I don't know what else is coming in. There are some stuff still coming in. Hopefully.
All right. Well, why don't we wrap this up? I am going and seeing Deadpool and Wolverine in a few hours, so I do have to wrap this up. But do you want to show off everything you have still available?
Oh, yeah. So I actually did.
I'm going to focus on you.
I actually just got back to seeing Wolverine or Deadpool.
Oh, you don't? No spoilers, please.
No spoilers, of course.
Yeah, you already spoiled Class of 87 or 97 or whatever it was.
I just said it was good. All right,
maybe it was chat.
You're going to see my dog pop up because, of course, he wants to lay right behind me. So, excuse me, buddy.
Oh,
All
Orc
right.
says you already seen it. Please, no comment or no spoilers in the chat. I'm logging off.
All right. So still have the Grimlock versus Bruticus set. Studio Series 86 Jazz. Studio Series Sideswipe. Something I forgot to mention. Alternators, Ricochet.
You should just give that one to me.
Alternators, Camshaft. Alternators, Dead End. And of course, my dog wants to be famous. I have
already famous.
I have 4 of the War for Cybertron ratchets.
Peter says, "Sir, that's a small horse." He really is. I could probably ride him if I tried.
We spoke about Cyclonus, so I do have 2 of the Kingdom Cyclonuses. 2 of the 2019 Ecto ones. Kingdom Soundwave, Core Class. Power of the Primes, Micronus. Decepticon Red Wing. Move, buddy. Get back. Keep going. Get back. Back. Or lay down. One of the two. Power of the Primes, Vector Prime.
You should really say their other names. That's how people know that's Metal Hawk.
Okay, yeah, him too. You can say their real names. I look at the package.
Well, the package has maybe on the back.
Skullgrin. And Quintus Prime and Rung. What else?
Ryan is asking when you're opening up your store. And Steph G. Byte says the star of the show is Anakin.
As always. Oh. And Clutch. So I will be parting with Clutch. And
Keith is asking us, how about the General Grant Transformer? I don't think either of us has that. That's from one of the what's it called? Blue DeSeo says Dibs, he wants Clutch.
I'll be letting go of both of them actually. So Blue, hit me up in email like normal. Bot versus con.
First come, first serve. Ashudi selling Clutch. Y'all jump in. He's that awesome. Oh, and then Ryan says, when are you opening up your store? And the Titan says, I would suggest Bot versus Con Source as a store name or Chosen Bot.
Yeah, I think that's...
William says he's going to take some pictures to show you guys his collection and what he might have for sale or trade. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Do that.
You might be interested.
Yeah, I think that's...
John says, what race of dog is he?
It's a Great Dane.
William says, can we spell out your email, please? It's just our channel name at Gmail. I think I can post a comment. I've never tried this before. Let me try it. Let's see. Okay. I think I posted it in chat. It's also in a description, so you could find it there too.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that's. Gosh, I need to look around more.
All right. Well, if there's anything else, I'm sure I'll talk about it next week. But I think let's wrap it up for now. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this little shindig. I did want to give a big shout out to, where was it? It was Titan. He says, this stream is my favorite monthly game show. So we appreciate it. We have fun with it. So
yes, it's fun. This is a lot of fun. We really appreciate you guys joining us. Really appreciate the interaction. Hit us up in the comments as well.
Looks like you already got some emails to look at. So Bobby will go and do that after this. And everybody enjoy your weekend, or what's left of it. And if you go see that Deadpool and Wolverine movie, or if you already have, I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, definitely.
All right.
And as always, as we always like to say, till all debates are won. Go check out the merchandise, guys.
I was just about to say, go check it out, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.